Hi Pisces, welcome back to the Divine Dojo. My name is Gabriella and I am here to do your reading for the new moon in Scorpio. Sorry, my puppy is like below me and he just loves to be on feet and he doesn't get that like I move around and shit. So anyhow, welcome back to the Divine Dojo. It's been a minute. I have been on hiatus. I took a really long break because I just wasn't motivated or had the passion to do this for a while. But it is my birthday today, so I'm feeling energized. Usually the fall energizes me, and I'm not gonna lie, moving to Texas was a real pain in the ass, and you know, the heat is just something that I need to get adjusted to. So anyways, I hope you guys have been well and had a great summer. I am happy to be back reading for you all. It's a week. Today is my birthday. Like I said, there's a new moon in Scorpio, 28 degrees. I am a 27 degree Scorpio sun sign. So it's really affecting me. It's really affecting the fixed signs, but we also have a grand water trine in the water signs, obviously, with the sun being in Scorpio, Jupiter is in Cancer, and Neptune is in your sign, Neptune being your ruling planet. So what this is asking us is to let it flow and let it go, right? Especially with the planets being retrograde as well. 5 planets retrograde. We have Mercury in Scorpio, we have Venus in Scorpio, we have Lilith in Scorpio. So communication, the dark feminine is really active. So right now is a great time to do a lot of healing and clearing, emotional healing, clearing, soulful time. It's a good time to meditate, visualize, engage in any healing activity that makes you feel good and like releases not only pain but brings up joy as well. Like for me, it's dancing, obviously. And then great time to do any shadow work, mirror work. So it's we're redoing a lot of things, right? We're reimagining, we're re-envisioning, we're recreating, whatever. You put the end of whatever you want to do and it applies to you, right? Because of all the planets retrograde, we're having to redo a lot of things, reevaluate our lives and our choices and what we need to do, right? Moving forward. Although it is more of that like molasses, muddy water type of energy, you know, thick. We're in the thick of emotional stuff. It's still time to be in action. It's not time to like expect things to move forward and push forward, but it's still time to, you know, be active and put action into the things that we want to see blossom in the spring. Because once spring hits, everything moves into their respective signs. The new signs, like the outer planets especially, will move into fire and air signs, and we're not going to have any water for a long time. I think maybe like 12 years. So any planets, I mean, in water. So this is a great time, besides, you know, Mercury that moves, you know, more quickly than I should say outer planets, you know. But anyhow, I don't want to get too deep into the astrology, so a lot of people don't come here for that. But yeah, even though it's a reset point, it is a good time to, you know, put action towards our goals. And slow and steady is going to win the race here, you know. All right, let's get into it. Pisces. All right, Spirit, what do you want to say to Pisces? Please help me deliver a clear and concise message for the beautiful sign of Pisces. Please give me messages for their best and highest good. There we go. I hope you've been doing well, Pisces. We got the Two of Cups, Cancer energies, unified love, partnership. Maybe something's going on with your partnership. The Hierophant came in, reverse. Maybe you have an unusual partnership, non-traditional type of partnership. Maybe your partnership is not living up to your idea of what a partnership should be. Did this, I don't remember if this came up. I think it came reversed. Anyhow, you have, okay, so let's just go with what we have right now, and then we'll clear up the message. So you have the Two of Cups in the upright with the Hierophant reverse, with the Two of Pentacles in the upright, and the Ace of Cups reversed. So it's looking like there's going to be some sort of choice that you're going to need to make regarding either a partnership, whether it be business or love or friendship or family, whatever, some sort of partnership, right? That, and maybe making a decision that you don't want to make, you know? But your intuition is telling you something is up with this partnership. So let's get deeper. Way too many. You have a Five of Wands fell in. Yeah, maybe you're trying to avoid Five of Wands reversed. Maybe you're trying to avoid some sort of conflict, or not wanting to deal or make a decision about this partnership, whether it be love, friendship, romance, work related. We do have the Ace of Cups reversed. Saw Justice, so it popped out. Justice, Knight of Swords. You have Justice in the upright, Nine of Swords in the upright, and then the Page of Cups reversed, the Knight of Wands, so two knights, and then the Sun. You want to make a decision, and you want to make a decision in a fair balance. This decision needs to be made, and it needs to be made in a fair and balanced way with emotional maturity and clarity, right? Yeah, because there's no kings or queens like in their power. I feel like it's very, whatever this partnership is very, it's very, not young. What am I trying to say here? It's very immature in emotionality, if I can say that, and lacking like clear, direct communication. It's feeling very like avoidant, if that's makes sense. I hope that's making sense. Those popped out. Yeah, because there's something that you're not wanting to face or see, or make a decision on. But a decision has to be made because you're looking towards your future, and I feel like you're not satisfied, you know. You know, maybe you're not wanting to see that it's time to move on. I don't know. From a partnership, friendship, love, whatever. And you're kind of like being, Four of Swords, sorry. Contemplating it and, you know, resting on it and just kind of taking your time. But you know a decision is going to have to be made here pretty soon. But you're tired, right? You're kind of tired maybe of like, you've been avoiding the situation for so long that it's like comfortable, and you're tired and you're just like, whatever, you know, like you have the perseverance or whatever, but you're just, I don't know. The sun is here, so you are trying to look for like positivity and the positive things out of this partnership, relationship, whatever. What is this about, Spirit? What is this about? Career, love, money? Yeah, there's just lack of communication. There's just lack of like, you know, there's frustration. Here's the Eight of Wands. There's like frustration. There's like holding back. There's no communication. It's stagnant. And then you're here reminiscing, you know, maybe of better times, right? Of like different times. Thank you. We have the, lay down, buddy, come on. We have the Queen of Pentacles and Judgment. Yeah, this Queen of Pentacles is very nurturing and very loving, and you know, she's a good, stable person. Queen, king, it doesn't matter. I mean, you know, male, female, doesn't matter. Nurturing. But something is calling you. Judgment is here. Judgment is coming up, and it's probably going to come quickly. This was reversed, but the Eight of Wands, but there's some sort of, or maybe you know, maybe you're contemplating healing this partnership. Like which way to go. And there you are, Pisces, right? King of Cups. Whatever decision needs to be, a decision needs to be made. And you're going to come at this you need to come at this from an emotionally balanced, mature way. Because I feel communication is not here. Right? What is the advice here? What is this about? What is the advice? Something flipped over. And then the King of Pentacles, but reverse. Huh. What is this about? Spirit, what is this about? That one wanted to pop out. Thank you. Three of Cups. Yeah, you want to be in like a happier space. Not that you're like in a really bad space, you know, but it's just very... I mean, there is cause for celebration, right? The holidays are coming up. We're going to be celebrating. And then we have the Seven of Cups reversed. Choices, lack of responsibility. Eight of Swords, feeling trapped. Interesting. You know what I just got? I got a ping of like, you're not totally happy with the situation, but it's not a bad situation, right? So it's like, let it just kind of, it is what it is type of situation. But deep down, I think you do feel, you know, a little trapped. But you are trying to see like the positive side of things. Maybe the partner, friendship, relationship, partnership, work, whatever is, they're not a bad person or it's not a bad situation. Is it the most ideal situation? Is it the best situation? Probably not, but it's okay, right? Yeah. And then you have the Five of Cups reverse, and it's just like, yeah, I accept it, or I'm finding peace with it, or and maybe you're just accepting it, and like it is what it is. And of course there's the Devil on the bottom. I don't know why I decided to look down there, but interesting. Very confusing reading. Yeah, you're like neither here nor there about it, right? It's not bad, it's not great, it's meh. And so whatever, but yeah, I get this ping, and deep down in your heart, this is like breaking your heart in a way, more than you like would like to admit or know about. Yeah, because I felt like this energy like was very immature, and it's like I don't want to see it, I don't want to feel it. It's not bad, but it's not great, but it's okay. It's not bad, but it's okay. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck is going on here. Oh, Pisces, always complicated. And then you have the Nine of Cups, wish come true, fulfillment. Maybe you're just gonna be like, fuck it, I'm just gonna change my perspective. It's not bad, it's not great, but I'm gonna love it and live it and enjoy it right now, right? And be grateful for what I do have right now. Yeah. I'm just gonna get confirmation over here with the different deck and see what's up. Three of Swords, 10 of Swords. Split the deck. I mean, I think it's kind of like it's broken your heart, or it broke your heart, and it's like, it can't get worse than this, right? Oh, Pisces. What the fuck? Whoa, shh. All right, Spirit, clear this up for me. What's going on here? The Tower. I mean, look. There's more that you want out of life, right? And you're obviously not going to make this Tower happen, but the Tower is going to happen for you. And that's some Scorpio energy shit, and that's might be what the shakeup is. Maybe some sort of news or something comes in that's like, what the fuck, and like changes your whole thing. And then Temperance, right? And then there's the Two of Cups again here, right? It's again that like kind of like a decision, like biding your time, you know. All right, final message, Spirit. Oh man, Three of Swords. Yeah, I mean, ultimately, here's the deal. Ultimately, whatever this situation is, you're not unhappy, but you're also not happy, right? So you're just like mediocre living, and you know that there's more to it. You know that you want more. So a Tower is gonna, one way or another, I mean, either one is not the best option. It breaks your heart regardless, right? It breaks your heart thinking what could have been. It breaks your heart thinking like, I know there's more, you know. So either that you're going to make some sort of change or live with this and kind of just live with the broken heart. Live with the broken heart. And nobody wants to live like that, right? You want joy, you want happiness. I mean, you are showing me that you are trying to see the brighter side of things, and you are trying to celebrate and, you know, and keep a positive spirit. But here you go. Here's the Death and Transformation card. Scorpio, again, coming to fuck shit up for you. You know, it's up to you whether or not you want to change this and transform this, you know, and move on and have a transformation. Yeah, because you're like, you have the Six of Cups, and then the Knight of Wands, you know. There sometimes what we're familiar with, or what we're comfortable in, or our comfort zone is our killer, right? Is our heartbreak. It's our, you know, because we never take risks, we never move on, we never believe in ourselves enough to make the jump, take the leap, do the transformation. It's gonna require action on your part if you want to transform or see a change. All right, what is the advice, Spirit? This is getting long. This is getting long. Okay, what's the advice? Yeah, Eight of Cups, moving on, cutting your losses, you know, moving on, paving a new path. What is the final advice? All right, I'm going to move on to the Wisdom of the Oracle just to get any more insights. And then we're going to wrap it up. Interesting read, Pisces. Interesting read. Whoa, 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 whoa. Well, I don't know what the hell this is, but it seems like it could be love, but it could be friendship. It could be partnership. Okay, and then you got all that glitters, right? And this reminds me of like that, all that glitters isn't gold, right? You know, sometimes we think the grass is greener. Sometimes we think, you know, and maybe that's why a decision hasn't been made, or maybe that's why you haven't made a choice, you know, because you know that sometimes the grass isn't greener on the other side. But the grass is greener where you water it. So it's up to you, really. It's up to all of us and what our intention is and what we set our intention to be. If it's, you know, to move on, set that intention to move on and, you know, water yourself, take care of yourself, do the inner work for yourself. And again, I mean, this reminds me of like, it's not bad, it's not great, but is it, you know, you're trying to make the best of it, that's for sure. Imagine maybe you need to really think about your dreams again and imagine again, and think about your dreams, imagine what could be and start believing in it, you know, and not settle for like the mediocre or being in like, it's not bad, it's okay, you know, type of in the middle kind of road. Imagine the possibilities, imagine how good it can get, how good it can be, right? Yeah. All right, angel answer card and then angel number card, and I'm gonna all right, Spirit, that one flew out. It says wait. Yeah, wait. Maybe wait for all that. Wait until the right time, or wait until, you know, the retrogrades. Because if you're planning to make a fast action move and expecting an outcome right now, no. Work will have to be done to get the outcome in the future. And also ask your angels, you know, ask your angels for advice, meditate. Yeah, wait until you know 100%, because, you know, like I said, it's not bad, it's not good. It's just, yeah, it's not bad, it's not great, it's okay, right? Oy, oy, oy. Lord, I don't know what's going on here. Yes, too many. Thank you. Ask for help from others. Yeah, maybe you need to wait, get some advice, imagine, you know, and wait until you have a more clear and concise decision. But one way or another, like, something's happening here. What a read. Be present. It says you are ungrounded and spending too much time in your head. Sometimes, something has caused you to retreat to your mind. It's time to bring consciousness to it so you can resolve it and start living life more fully again. And I think you are trying to, like, be more present. You are trying to see the positive in the whole situation of whatever this is. And, you know, and that's good. I commend you for that. You know, I'm sure it's hard, you know, when you're kind of battling your mind, you know. So keep staying positive for sure. 222 is your angel number. It says alignment. How do you move forward toward your true calling? Simply follow what brings you joy. Your passion and enthusiasm will be your guiding light. If something sparks your interest, follow it. These paths will lead you closer to discovering your life's purpose. And maybe that's what it is, right? It's like, it's not bad, it's not great, it's good, but you know there's more, and that's what it is. It's saying wait, ask for help, ask your angels, and then, you know, imagine. And you know, because sometimes we think, oh, we're gonna do this, blah, blah, you know, and it's like, no, that maybe that might not be the right path. It has to be something that, you know, lights you up, and, you know, not being like in this mediocrity. I can't talk. Anyways, Pisces, I hope that was helpful. If you've made it this far with this crazy reading, please comment, like, share, and subscribe. I do love you guys. I'm so happy to be back. And I'll talk to you next week. Bye.